Inman News put out this article today. It's titled Inman Handbook on Choosing a New Brokerage. And since I am really deep in the trenches trying to build a brokerage from the ground up, and I'm introducing a franchise to the great city of Birmingham, Alabama that nobody's ever heard of. So this is a challenge, right? And it is one that is not for the faint of heart. But obviously coming across an article like this really piques my interest. So what are the big rocks according to Inman News that agents that are looking to make a change at brokerage should be focused on? So let's scroll down here and take a look, shall we? So the first one is commission structure. And obviously that jumps out to me at JPAR because that's one of our big rocks. I don't think it's the biggest rock because the biggest rock would be down here at the bottom, this bottom bullet point that says culture. But typically people come to JPAR for the pay raise, but end up staying for the culture because it is a real estate industry, office, company culture that really is super unique. It's a culture of collaboration. So, word to the wise, if you're looking to come over to JPAR, you're considering coming to JPAR, Coast and County, that is, we are all about protecting our culture. So if you're not a collaborator, sadly, you're not invited. That doesn't mean you can't have a change of heart because some of you have just been taught that collaboration is the enemy. Like we don't want people knowing what we're doing because there's not enough business out there for all of us. Pro tip, going to let you on a little secret here. There's plenty of business for all of us. And once we get out of competition and into collaboration, our whole world opens up, all right? So commission structure, I love it. We have a tiered commission structure that is not based off percentages, but is based off of flat transaction fees. So you get 100% of your commission minus a transaction fee based on the gross commission amount. The beautiful thing is that caps at $15,000. Okay, so there's going to be cheaper options out there. But is the culture there? Is the tools there? Because the next one on this bulleted list is leads and new business. Leads and new business. So I talked to an agent today. She goes, I love my brokerage. I love where I'm at. I love my broker. But I'm just not getting any leads or getting trained on how to generate my own leads, trained on how to convert my own leads. And I feel like I'm getting left behind. So this is huge. I mean, you can go somewhere where it's cheaper, but cheaper, rarely does that ever mean better. So JPAR gives you all these big rocks, like gives you the profitability, gives you the tools, gives you the training and the tools to generate a massive amount of leads. So like I was talking to a guy the other day, he's like at some crazy brokerage that, they have this super low transaction fee, but he's only closed last year he closed 5 deals. So if he can come to JPAR and triple or quadruple his business, the path to JPAR is math, and it's not just about the model, it's about the productivity, okay? So hopefully I've hammered that point home. So JPAR, commission structure, check, one of the best in the industry. Leads and new business, check, buyer and seller lead generation tools. And we're gonna show you how to convert them. I mean, anybody that can fog a mirror these days can generate leads via the internet. But, that's the easy part. I really feel like the place where you need the skill and this tactical knowledge and the grit and accountability is in the lead conversion. All right, so next is technology. Listen, I don't care what you heard about what are the bells and whistles of the other brokerages, but JPAR has best in class. Best in class, just an entire suite of technology tools. The best in class, okay? We don't need to belabor that point anymore, I don't think. Next on the list, training and support. This is a big one. New recruit today in the office, onboarding her. They've had a lot of turnover at the brokerage position. And even, when they had somebody that was there for, an extended period of time, it was trouble getting questions answered, trouble getting callbacks. We got on-demand coaching, training, and broker support. It's not just one person, it's a whole tribe of people that are ready, willing, and able to invest in our agents. This is that culture of collaboration I'm talking about. But if you need leadership on the phone to help you with a transaction, help you with a contract issue, we are there. We exist to serve our agents. So, check. Last is teams and culture. A lot of real estate agents want to build teams. They're interested in building teams. And we know from a lot of years of training agents that interested doesn't always equate to committed. And a lot of brokerages don't know how to train agents on how to build teams. So what happens is they end up with teams and name only, teams and name only. People that partner together to try to lower fees, or people that want to bring on agents and give them leads and have them do things they don't personally want to do themselves. They don't know how to structure, the compensation of the agent so that it creates and fosters, not only recruiting but retention. And the economics of most teams, especially in Alabama, is just crazy. Like, most of these teams aren't making money; they are just purging money. And it's an ego thing. It's like, hey, we closed all these deals as a team. We're the number one team. But are they really making any money? At JPAR, we've got the training and the systems. We have a weekly team call with team leaders across the nation that are building profitable teams. But we know how to build them in-house as well. So I think we've gone through this entire list where we've just checked all the boxes. So if you're considering making a move to a new brokerage, you owe it to yourself to come and see what we have to offer. Come into the office, come meet with me, come do a coaching strategy session with me and see if you get any value out of it. And if you don't, then maybe we're not the best for you. But you owe it to yourself to at least come and see and not be told what somebody else's opinion or go by somebody else's opinion. Come and see, and I promise you, you will go and tell. That's all I got.